Hey, if you're looking to move to Florida, or say you're already in Florida but not real happy where you're living right now, maybe you're living in one of those places that just got slammed by hurricanes all year this year, and you're looking to move out, you've got to watch today's video. Oh my gosh, this house that I've got to show you, I mean, it checks all the boxes. It checks so many boxes. In fact, it checks boxes in what you're going to want, but it also checks all my boxes in my full 9 list of green check marks of insurability on houses to get insurance and everything else, plus where it's at, okay? There's so much in this house I got to get to, but first let's get to where it's at and what it's close to. First of all, it's in the Jacksonville metro area, okay? It's a suburb of Jacksonville, okay? We're here in Clay County. All right, and this is located in the Eagle Rock neighborhood of Eagle Landing subdivision. Now, let me point out something, okay? This is really for somebody that wants to be close to Jacksonville but doesn't really want to be in Jacksonville. Look at this map here and you see where the county line is. Right here is where Duval County, that's your Jacksonville. Here's Clay County right here south of this. And what's so important about that? The taxes, okay? Here's your taxes right here. Take a look. This is your taxes for Duval County and this is your taxes for Clay County, okay? Living here is going to save you something. Also, this also is a master plan community with plenty of amenities. That's right. I'm going to go through and show you some of that, but also let's also take a look of where else things are that are close to this house. Okay, as we spread out the map here and you take a look, you see where you are to Jacksonville. Okay, here you are for Jacksonville Airport. Okay, now everyone wants to know, okay, where the beach is. Right here is where the beach is, and you can see, you know, the amount of miles it is to the beach or the time there to the beaches. Also, you want to know where is the fire rescue, because that's kind of important, okay, especially if you've got kids or you're older, or I guess anybody in general. You want to know how close is that. Well, right here is where the fire rescue is. And then also, where's the hospitals, all right? Right here, the Mayo Clinic is a big one that everyone wants to know about, and right here is where the Mayo Clinic is. All right, let me tell you a little bit about this house here. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, okay? Also has like a flex room, okay? And wait till you see what they've done with this flex room. You know, something about this house, last week I did a model home that was for sale, you know, and it's furnished. I'm telling you what, these people, they have set their home up. When we go through it, you're gonna be amazed. It's gonna give you some ideas what they've done. I mean, it's almost like, you know, going through a model home, but somebody's living in it. That's all this is, but they've really done a fantastic job. I don't see a lot of homes done as well as this is. Now, also it has a 2-car garage, as you can see here. It's on almost 1/3 of an acre, okay? But what's even better is where that 1/3 of an acre is located. Where we're located, we're on a cul-de-sac, okay? So the only people that are gonna be coming on your street here basically are the people that live here. You don't have, yeah, I mean, you do have some space between the neighbor on one side. As you can see here, you're not right on top of each other like a lot of homes are, but the other side is what's great. You've got this preserve area all on this side here. That means no one's going to be building there. And when you're in the house and looking out the windows there, you're looking at trees and you're looking at woods, and that really is nice. And then wait until we get to the backyard and the patio and everything else. There's so much with this house. Okay, here we're going to take a little look at what this outside of the house looks like, and here's front. As you can see, it's a 2-story home. You got a nice concrete drive leading up to your 2-car garage, and you have a nice porch area there, which we'll get to. But let's look over. Again, we'll go off to the side. I briefly showed you. You got nice landscaping. You got an irrigation system all around. And as you can see, you know, the distance you've got, you know, between your neighbors there, you do have some space. And this is very nice how they've got everything set up here on the side of the house. All right, now as we come around the front and we go, here is that porch area. And it is a nice porch area. You got 2 nice lights up there to illuminate for at night. You got plenty of room for your chairs to sit out on the porch if you'd like to. So there's plenty of room and keeps you, you know, out of the weather right there. Also, check out the landscaping that they've got on the front. They've done a nice job with this landscaping. I'm telling you, this is just like a new home. All right, and then nice palm that they've got there. That's it. And then over here on the side is the side of your house. And then, as you can see, you have this little hill that you drop off here too. And this here is your preserve area, okay? All this area right here, nobody's gonna build there, okay? Nobody's building next to you. Nice preserve area. I really like that. Really looks nice. And you could even just sit out there and enjoy it, you know? That's real nice. Now this just gives you a little bit of look of your neighborhood here. This is what your street looks like, and like I said, it's a cul-de-sac, but you see, it's nice. They got sidewalks on both sides, got the trees out in the swale area. That's real nice. And then just to show you how it is, the cul-de-sac just swings right around here, comes up here. Now, then of course there's that preserve area, but something else, okay, that's kind of nice. Here's where they put the gang of mailboxes in the cul-de-sac, right? So, okay, yeah, you will get some people coming up, you know, in here. So you are going to get a little bit of the traffic. You know, I did say, okay, the only people coming down here, people live here, but I guess because of the mailbox, no, you'll get that. But that could be a good thing. So you're out on the porch, you know, sitting there. You just say hello to everyone that comes by. And another plus is if the gang of mailboxes are right here and you're a cul-de-sac, you can just walk to your mailbox. You don't have to drive out to it. So, you know, to me, that's a plus, okay? And something else I want to point out, and I've been pointing this out on a lot of homes because not all homes have them, but they've got gutters, okay? All the way, here's your gutters in the front there, up on the second story and all that. And by those clouds, it looks like we might get those gutters into use here. But then over here on the side, just show you too, you got more gutters right there. And then just take a look at how things are finished. I like how they've got that brick rock look right there, and they've accented it also on the porch. So it's real nice. And I love having palm trees around. Like we said, we saw the other palms there. Which is, you know, on the landscape in there. But then they've got this beautiful palm right out here, right out front. I really like that. And I bet at night it looks good because they got a light right there where they light it up. And then, of course, they got lights where they light up the driveway. So this house, I'm sure, really looks nice at night. All right, we're fixing to go inside now to check out this house. But you know what? I'm so excited about this house with what I saw. I think there's one thing I forgot to tell you in the beginning, and if I did, well, I'm going to repeat it. When was the house built? It's in 2021. That's right, this home is a 2021. And that's important because it goes along with my insurance checklist, okay? I have a 9-point checklist, and as you're gonna see it right here, and a lot of this house checks them all off. So I do have checklists that are 7-point, 8-point, but this 9-point is my highest point. And this checklist here, now, while it doesn't guarantee the type of insurance you're gonna get or your rates or anything like that, it does give you that assurance that this house is insurable, okay? Because these are the things that the insurance companies look at. And I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of homes that have problem with insurance. So look at this checklist here. You see a lot of the main items there, like the year it was built, okay? And then you also look at, like, say, like, you know, the air conditioning systems, the HVAC, you know, the plumbing stuff. The water heater is a big deal. The roof, of course, is a big deal. A lot of other factors, too, go into this. Something else I want to point out. It noticed in that checklist it said X flood zone. You're in an X flood zone. Now, that flood zone, what that means is that for most insurance carriers, you do not have to carry flood insurance, okay? Which is going to give you a little bit of savings. However, that's something you have to make a decision on your own, because here in Florida, especially south of Orlando, when some of these hurricanes went across the state, I mean, some of those areas that were in X zones did flood. So you have to look where you're at. And what helps you with that decision? Well, this is not in an evacuation zone either. When you look at this map, this is your Clay County evacuation zone map, and you look here, this is the approximate area where we're located in this development, and you see it is not in an evacuation zone. And those evacuation zones are basically their flood. Now, they do take in consideration the wind of a storm and things like that, but in most part, you know, they're looking at, you know, like storm surge things like flooding, and this is not an evacuation zone. And I want to tell you something else. Just by by the fact that it's up here in Northeast Florida, you are in the less risk area of the state for a catastrophic hurricane. That's right. I think there's only been one Cat 3 that came through here. It may have been in the 1800s, and it wasn't even a direct hit here. I think it came off to the side a little bit. But most of the storms, the big ones, they hit the Gulf Coast, they hit South Florida, Southwest Florida, or the Panhandle, and they slam right into there. Those Cat 3, 4, and 5s, you're not getting that here. Now, that doesn't mean it would never happen. We've seen a lot of things happen this last year, but your chances of something like that happening are a lot less. That's why I say this is a less risk. When those storms come through and they hit off the coast, by the time they get here, they're either a tropical storm or you're going to get Cat 1, maybe Cat 2 at the most winds, or like a wind gust, okay? So if you're looking to relocate in the state, this could be the place for you. All right, now we're ready to go head inside and check this house out. Whoa, what a surprise. You know, when I come into the homes, usually the first thing I'm talking about is the foyer area, the floors, all this and that. But this house, all right, remember I told you it had a flex area or a flex room, something like that. That's right as soon as you come to the right. As you can see, the edge here is a pool table. Well, but the way they've set this up, oh my gosh, okay. Well, here, check it out. First, let's look at this here. We've got the pool table set up here, okay. They've got everything lined up. Check out the wall, what they did, goes with it. I see they've got some lights there that go. Also, the little pictures they put around. I mean, I'm telling you, whoever staged this home for them living in it, I mean, have really done a really great job interior decorating. Over here also they've got, you can see like a dartboard set up, and then of course you've got two windows here that look out to your front porch and the front yard. You've got plenty of overhead lighting here. We've got 4 sets of lights right here in the ceiling, so this is well illuminated here. So that's the first thing that hit me, okay? Next thing, and then of course they got this nice mirror here onto the side too, you know. I mean, it really is nice. I'm looking at the floors, beautiful, those wood look floors, okay, that, and they've got the light color. I do like the light color. I've seen some have dark, you know, I mean, everyone has their own preferences, but I do like the way this balances out. Then of course the staircase, okay? The staircase right here, as I'm looking at it, you see it going up here, and then you can also see a little bit that it does turn around, so it's not straight up, that it does turn a little bit there, but I love the look of the staircase with the pool table. This is really nice, plus being the foyer area. I'm also seeing straight through the house to where I'm looking at that back patio, and wait until we get to the patio and show you what's out there. The house just keeps getting better, all right? And then we've got also, you know, a couple hallways off here. We've got an opening doorway there. So let's check out what those are. Let's look at the first doorway here and see what it is. Okay, as we go past the stairs here, we'll go first one off to the right, and what do we have here? Well, right there we've got a half bath, real nice. Okay, so that is your guest half bath. For down here, there's your vanity, your mirror, and then your nice overhead lights. Actually a nice setup. And the way the ceiling kind of slopes down makes it kind of cozy there because of the stairways behind you. Looks very nice. All right, as we come out of that bathroom and come over here, over there, of course, to the right, you start to see the kitchen, but let's go off here to the left and see what we've got here behind this door. Well, that is your laundry room. As you can see, you've got plenty of room for full-size washer and dryer. They do have the shelves there also to the sides. There would be for like your probably your security system through there. And yes, absolutely, I see it there, the ring. And by the way, that security system does come with the house, okay? Overhead light, nice overhead light, and then a nice sink, okay? A nice stainless steel sink, okay? And a nice faucet. And then you've got a little bit of storage below. So that's real nice for the laundry room. All right, as we exit out of the laundry room, we see like we have this like little mud area here, because that door right there leads to the garage. So you've got a bench there, and then you got places here where you can hang your coats, and then also, you know, you can put your shoes and boots down below. All right, now let's take a look and see that garage. Okay, as we go into the garage here, we see it. As soon as I open the door there, the lights lit up. They got 2 overhead lights there, and there's your 2-car garage door. And this just, we'll walk through here just to give us an idea what we've got. Just to show you, Of course, you know, I mean, they're still living here, so they've got all their stuff here. So, but it gives you an idea of what you can put in here. All that, and then their overhead garage door opener. And then over there on the side there is your water heater over in that corner. It's got its own little spot, which is nice to have. All right, as we leave that area there with the garage and the laundry room, the next thing we're going to look at that's hitting me right in the face as I come here is this beautiful kitchen, okay? And so we're going to check out that kitchen, then we'll check out the dining room and the living room area. So let's head to the kitchen right now. All right, as we walk into the kitchen here, it's a nice open area. You got plenty of room. Okay, I mean, so much room, I think you could fit 2 cooks in this kitchen, okay? Now, let's start off with, right here, is this island, okay? Most of the homes have islands now, and this is no exception. And this is a really nice island. I love the countertops. They match everything all the way around the kitchen. Nice large island. We've got a double sink here in the middle. As you can see, they've already got 4 chairs out here, so that's plenty of room. So that gives you an idea. You could put those stools out here, those chairs. You know, this island's big enough to handle 4 of them. Then as you come around the island, you come back here, you've got plenty of cabinet space, and then also they have the dishwasher built here behind it. All right, as we move, and also we've got these nice lights that are above us right here that come down. I really like the style of them. They look good. I like this look of these cabinets. This gray goes great with the flooring. Goes great with the with the countertops. I mean, really nice. Everything in this house goes great with everything here. Something I want to point out. Okay, here's your vent. Open it up, and you see right there, that's an exhaust going outside. Okay, I always point that out when they exhaust outside, because some people, that matters a lot, and I don't know if it would be a deal killer for you, but this one vents outside. You've got your built-in stove. I love that. And then over onto the side here, you got your ovens, and it is 2 ovens, okay? It's not a microwave and another oven. You've got actually 2 ovens here. So yes, you can have 2 cooks in the kitchen after all. It looks like it. So where's the microwave? Well, the microwave is over here on the other side, where you've got this whole other section where you've got that very stylish, nice new refrigerator. You've got cabinets above that, cabinets below, and you do have some counter space right there below that microwave. And then, of course, speaking of cabinets and all, check out these cabinets, how nice they look. And I love it when you got some cabinets that have the glass like this, where you can show off some of your you know, glasses or plates or whatever you have. I mean, there's just a lot of storage around here. Oh, and something else too. Check out the backsplash. Isn't that gorgeous? Really nice backsplash. I mean, we've got plenty of overhead lights. Not only do you have the lights that hang here, you got plenty of lights that are in the kitchen themselves. They also have underneath, they've got those lights that you just push the buttons. Whoa, I didn't realize that. I went to turn the darn thing off and it changes colors. Look at that. You got white, the red, the green, and blue, then off, whatever your mood is, okay? Well, now, also, there's a door right here. So what could that door possibly be? Well, that's going to be the pantry. So check this out. All right, now as soon as I open that pantry door, you're seeing, okay, vacuum cleaner, saying, well, that doesn't look like a pantry, but look at what they did. Now, you know, whenever you have a staircase, you've always got storage below the stair. Well, as soon as we walk in, here is your pantry, okay? You've got your pantry, and you've got your light up above there. You've also got a light there, but you got all the shelving and storage in here for the pantry, okay? But what they did was, attached to the pantry is that spot that goes underneath the staircase, and it's not, you got a light there too, but that's where they just stored like their vacuum cleaners, floor cleaners, and other stuff. So it made really good use. I've never seen this. Usually I see that storage a little bit, you know, off by itself, but the way they incorporated it into the pantry here, this is really neat. All right, now as we leave the kitchen, we go into the dining room area here. And the way they've got their dining room set up here, I mean, they've got, it's almost like the, you know, the like park bench type table here. I mean, you put whatever you want, a round table, rectangular table, you've got plenty of room here. You've got 2 windows right here off to the side of the dining room. that look out to that preserve. That's what I was talking about earlier. What's so nice about having the preserve next to you, windows on this side of the house, you're looking out at the trees and the woods. I love that. So, I mean, it really makes, I mean, this is definitely going to be my seat at the table right here where I'm looking at the woods, okay? Next, you've got two other windows over here on this side. So you've got a set of 4 windows around your dining room to let in plenty of light or give you whatever view. This view here takes you out to their enormous patio area, which I can't wait to show you that. We're gonna check that out. So, and then the backyard. So that's really something else. All right, from here, let's flow into this magnificent living room area. All right, as we come into this living room area, I mean, it is a large area, as you can see. They've got the way they've got it set up with this nice, large, circular, sofa here. So there's plenty of room for people to sit, and to watch TV. A huge, big screen TV. They've got one of those little fireplaces down here that light up, with the different colors and lights and all. That's nice. You do have this tray ceiling with the ceiling fan above, and you've got 4 sets of lights that are into the ceiling there. A nice wall over here on the side, and they've got it finished off nice. I like where they put the letters, the pictures and stuff on the wall. That all looks nice. This open way right here off to the side, that leads you into the master bedroom, which we're going to take a look at here next. And then you've got these 4 sliding glass panels, and I'm going to show you how this sliding glass door works here when we go outside. And that's right, I do call it a sliding glass door. I don't call it sliders. To me, sliders are little hamburgers on little buns that you eat with a pickle and some mustard and ketchup. Now this here, I'll show you how that works, because that patio is unbelievable. All right, so while we're on the first floor, and to keep in mind, we're going to take a look at this master bedroom and the master bath. I'm going to walk you through that. And keep this in mind, it's a 2-story house, and the master is on the first floor, okay? They've got that on the first floor, which is really nice, okay? You don't see that all the time. It happens a lot, but I like that, and a lot of people do, and if you happen to be one of those people, this house has it, and it has a lot more. All right, let's check out the bedroom. Okay, from the living room here, we get through this little walkway here, nice mirror that they've got there, and then we go through here where it turns into carpeting into the master bedroom here. Now, the first thing I notice I like is it's got a nice large double windows right here that looks out into our backyard, which is very nice, and as you can see, it's all fenced in. Real nice area. So here, let's just take you a little loop around the bedroom here. Take a look, the mirrors and stuff. There's where they got the TV set on that stand. You do have a ceiling fan here, and you do have 4 recessed lights into the ceiling of this tray ceiling. So it is a nice large bedroom. Plenty of space all around. There, and then I do like the way they finished off the walls too, made it look a little nicer. Okay, now as this goes into the bathroom here, it goes back into the tile floors, and we see a nice long vanity. Okay, so you've got plenty of room to do your stuff. Each has their own sink, separated enough. And what's interesting, I haven't seen this, usually you see like one giant mirror. They've got 2 separate mirrors here, the overhead lights that match, but what they've done is we've got this window right here that's right in the middle. That's nice, yeah, and with the texture in the glass, which gives you the privacy. And then you've got, look at all the counter space you've got below here too, below that vanity, which is really nice. And then as we walk through, this here is our walk-in closet, and there's plenty of room here. You've got 2 overhead lights here for you. Lots of room, lots of shelving. And this area too, the closet is carpeted that we see there. And then there's just another look of the vanities, as you can see from this angle here. And then off here to my right as we leave, here is our shower, a nice walk-in shower. You got the shower head on the side of the wall there. A nice bench right here, the tiling, and then you've also got the shower overhead, and there's your light. And then what I do like too is we do have the controls off to the side here so that you don't have to get that blast of cold water when you initialize that shower when you first walk in. So that leaves us with one door here, and what could that possibly be? Well, that's going to be the toilet area, and it has its own separate little room here, and nice tall ceilings, your overhead light there, and your air conditioning. So you got plenty of room. And I do like it when they do make the toilet in its own little separate space like this. All right, now let's head on back out, go through here, back through the bedroom, then head back out into the living room. All right, as we exit the bedroom there, we're going to head out through the living room here, which takes us, well, before we go outside, I was going to go outside and think about, we got a whole second floor to look at. So let's go check that out. And by the way, I just want to let you know, first of all, that if you're interested in this house and it's something you like, right here you see below me, that's the phone number to call. If you would like a private showing of this house, okay, to see it, you just call that to schedule a showing appointment anytime. You can call or you can text that number, and then we can get a showing arranged for you. All right, let's go check out those upstairs, because this upstairs, the loft area, I've never seen one set up like this, and I love it. All right, I'll meet you upstairs. All right, now we're up here to the second floor, and of course, this one has a nice loft area. And I always talk about this, a loft area, what things you can do with it. You can make it an entertainment room, whatever. They've made it pretty much an entertainment, a game room and everything else. Well, here, take a look at this. Before we look at the rest of this, you got to look at this. This is unbelievable. It really is a nice setup, probably giving you some ideas for your own home. Look at this. All right, as you come up the stairs and you come into this, this is the game room. Look at that. Now, I've never really thought about, black for the walls, the painting, but man, it feels quiet and soft. I mean, this is really cool for that, but I understand why they did it. I see it looks like a speaker's in the ceiling there. We got the overhead lights here, but they've got a projection system here, okay? Now, of course, that is, in case you don't know, they're letting you know, gaming room, to project movies and stuff on the wall. This is unreal. Has one of these little, skee ball things for the home. Okay. Now these things here, I was never good at it when I was, when I'd go to an arcade. Let's see if it's any better. Nah, still didn't make the big ones. All right, but here we've got two windows looking out to that preserve area. So this here, they've got this loft area in the right place where you look at the preserve and you see how nice that preserve area is out there once you're looking through these windows here. That is real nice. They've got it set up, look, like for the car driving thing, a couple of chairs and their own stations for playing their games and everything. This is really, really nice. All right. Oh, then you've got the bench seats there. That's for when they're watching, I guess, their shows that they got on the projection. And it's all carpeted up here, upstairs here. All right, let's go off to this bedroom right here and check it out. And this has a double window that looks out to the front yard. And of course, the front yard here, you're going to see some houses there, but because you're at the end of that cul-de-sac, you've got all that preserved view here also. Now, of course, obviously, they've got it set up with kind of a neat, looks like a bunk bed setup there. Pretty neat, it gives you ideas what to do with your kids' rooms. And also, this bedroom has its own bath, okay? It does have the tub and shower combination, which is nice. Kind of cool, I've never seen that. The fish tank in the bathroom, but that's all right. Your overhead lights to your mirror across from your vanity. All right, head on out here to the closet, and here we've got the walk-in closet, and it's a good sized walk-in closet, plenty of room here, but also what they've got is a huge window in this walk-in closet, which lets in plenty of natural light. Now, I've seen these walk-in closets where they just have like a little window. They're LED sign, but this is a regular full-size window. That's something else. All right, let's head on out to the next bedroom, which will take us over this way. And at the end of the hall there, I believe this is the air handlers. Yes, it is. That's the air handlers, not the closet there. All carpeting too. Here you've got a nice sized window there, and then they've put the bed, in front of the window is how they choose. I just love the way they decorate everything in this house. Really set up nice. There they've got the little TV and set. So when it's occupied like this, they got the furniture. It really gives you an idea how much room you've got. And then there they've got, looks like a little desk area for some office stuff. And then you got your double doors there for your closet. Okay. Now we'll head out of this room and take us into the next bedroom. Okay, this bedroom right here. Okay, we have a ceiling fan here. And then we've got a double window, and this windows are looking out to the front yard. And this just gives you an idea, you know, of how, you know, of course, where they've got the furniture in it, how much room you've got in here to do whatever you want. It's real nice. And of course, they've got a TV on this room too. And then there's your door as we came in. And over here will be your closet. And we've got another walk-in closet, which is nice with a light. But also, if your light burns out during the day, you've got a window in this closet too, which usually you'll see one closet that has the window, but usually not two. And then there where you're looking out to the homes there, but also again, because of it being on the cul-de-sac here, you've got the nice look of the preserve area out there too, and then that nice palm out front. All right, let's head on back out. And right off to the side though, in the hallway here, these double doors, they are a closet area for you for upstairs here. All right, now we head out of here and we're gonna go back downstairs and I'm gonna go check out that backyard. All right, now it's time to go check out this fantastic backyard, but especially this patio area. First of all, I want to show you these sliding glass doors. You got 4 panels, but it all opens from this side. So if you want, you hear the alarm system, okay? I don't know if I mentioned it. By the way, the alarm system comes with the house in case I didn't mention it. All right, and then this opens up into 2 panels here so that you've got all this extra room because you've got a fantastic patio. I mean, this is... You just don't see patios like this, okay? But in case that's not enough for you, you can open up a 3rd one. And so now you've got all this area. So can you imagine? You got people coming over, you know, in and out. Instead of everyone trying to squeeze through 1 or even 2, you've got all this open for this nice, beautiful patio area. All right, let's check out the patio. I'm going to come outside here. I'm going to close the doors back up because it's a little warm today, but I don't want to let all that nice cold air out of this house. All right, and we just close them like this. And you can see, you know, it gives you a better idea of how you've got 1, 2, 3, or 4. Got to hurry up. It looks like I might be getting a little bit of rain, so I want to make sure we get this patio in here because this is absolutely fantastic. First of all, the flooring. You check out the flooring and what they did. They put in those custom panels. You see sometimes in garages like that, and they put this in there. It's got concrete going all the way out, okay? This is beautifully, it's all covered, a large covered area. I mean, this is huge. I mean, not only is it wide, but it goes out this way. They've got their patio furniture, and something I always mention to people is putting like the putting that gas fire pit, which they've got the fire pit right there. And then as we walk this way around, I mean, they've got it set up nice with the nice, like, you know, outdoor furniture, like the sofa sectional set up there. But check out this, your outdoor kitchen. Plenty of room. The place is so big. You've got an outdoor kitchen here for your gas grill. You've got your sink. You've plenty of storage. Now they don't have the refrigerator, but what they do have is they do have, you know, an ice box here, you know, where you can put in a cooler. Now, if you felt the need to put in a refrigerator, you could always squeeze one in here, I'm sure, that you want. Tall ceilings, 2 ceiling fans out here. I mean, plenty of room. And then all the concrete here. They got some like nice umbrellas out here for the shade, but they've got the screen and patio. And check out what you've got out here. Again, the preserve area. Because you've got that preserve area next to you, man, this is super nice. This is a super relaxing place out here to be with that area there. But let's check this out. What is this over here to my right? I mean, this is crazy. This is like, I mean, I guess it's a hot tub, looks like, that's so huge that it could be classified almost as an above ground pool. I mean, they do got the covers on it. You know, it's all covered up. I don't want to take everything off of this thing because that could be a hassle. for me to put it back because I'm not used to it, so I don't know. And the homeowners aren't here right now while I'm filming it, so I'm not going to do that. But I think we've got some pictures here we can show you. Yeah, as you can see here, here's some photos that were taken of everything here. You know, before, you know, that was all covered up. I guess, you know, they just covered it up when they weren't here right now. And then of course here's your steps, you know, to get into it, so it's nice. And then of course this nice big screened in area here. I mean, this is huge. I mean you got options. If it's something you didn't want, I mean, you take it out, you got this all open, and you got enough backyard where you can put an in-ground pool if you wanted to. But these folks, this is what they had picked for them, and it really is nice. I haven't seen something like this big. All right, let's go outside. All right, now as we head outside here, now this is what I really like, because, okay, sometimes you just don't want to be screened in, okay? So here they've got this option, a nice concrete patio area. I mean, this here is even larger than I see in some houses when that's all they have. They also got their outdoor furniture here and a nice concrete pad, and then they got another barbecue pit here. Now me, I would have, I don't know, you know, it's covered up there, so I don't know, but me, I like the charcoal, so I'd probably have my charcoal out here, and then it gives you that option. Now, of course, if it starts pouring down rain and all, you can always head back underneath there. But this is a really nice setup. And then speaking of setup in the backyard, look how much room you've got back here. I mean, all this yard space, and look how it comes down, because you're kind of like on a little bit of a hill. Nice, it's totally fenced. The whole yard's totally fenced, so you don't have to come in and spend all that money putting in a fence. You can just plug in, whether you got pets, kids, whatever, and it's all nice and set up. Plenty of room. Put some yard furniture out there. I'm telling you, this place here with everything it has, you don't need to go out anywhere. This is it. You just stay at home all the time. You can turn this really into a really neat place, what they already have, okay? But you can make it your own, and I love it. All right, let's compare our home that we're looking at with some other used homes in another part of the state. And for this, we're going to look at Hialeah, Florida, okay? And this is a suburb of Miami. Now, Miami, that metro area, is a big destination for a lot of people. Right away, they want to think it. And some of them, they don't care about the hurricane risk versus up here. So, all right, take that aside. Let's just look at the houses and look at the value of what you get up here versus in South Florida. Okay, so we're going to take this house that's for sale. Okay, and I try to find houses that are kind of similar, like in square footage and things like that. And so this one here, okay, there's the address you see in Hialeah, selling for $699,000. Okay, it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Okay, 2,130 square feet. As we look down here, built in 2021, so that compares with what ours is 2021. Okay, that square foot for the lot is awful small, okay? 3,600 is very small. Remember, we were almost a third of an acre. HOA, $306 a month, not a year, a month, okay? Now, I'm getting all this information publicly off of Zillow, as you can see. Anyone can get it. I'm not sharing any proprietary or private information. But just because I don't want somebody to get upset, we will say it's listed by Lifestyle International Realty. Okay, let's look at some pictures of this home and compare with what we just saw. Okay, first of all, we notice it's a 1-car garage, okay? I mean, it's a nice looking home. It's on a corner right there, okay? You can see a gate to get in, and then that parking there, that's not necessarily your private parking. That's parking for guests of the complex, because parking's so tight in this area, okay? And it looks like it's just on the outskirts of a commercial district, because across the street is a commercial building, and you can see a busy road there. And again, it's a nice looking house. All right, here's the inside. Look at some things. You know, I'm more curious, a lot of inside of homes are kind of the same. I'm more curious as to what their backyard looks like and their patio, to compare it with our patio and backyard. And as we see, the kitchens, the bathrooms, oh, there we are. Okay, there is your backyard. Patio, okay, which isn't none. They just got a few paver squares next to one door that leads out. There's another shot with some palm trees, and let's see if we can get another show. That's the side of the house, so that shows the distance between the homes. There's your backyard, okay? So, they got some palms and stuff, and they're making the best of what they've got with what they've got there. I mean, you do have that commercial building behind you too, and all those power lines. Okay, so that's our house that is for sale. So now what I do is I take it and I put it into a comparison chart. First, we're going to show you the address right there. Over here on the right, we put the stats, okay? So here in column 2 in the blue is the home that is for sale. There you see $699, $999. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1-car garage, 2,130 square foot, comes out to $328 a square foot. Their tax millage on this is 18.6638, and I showed you in the beginning what ours was there in Clay County. Okay, and here the CDD fee is $2,023 a year. Hold your horses. I know some of you don't know what a CDD fee is. I'm going to explain it a little later, okay, since all these homes are going to have a CDD fee. All right, the HOA fee on this one here is $3,672 a year. Our taxes, without the CDD and HOA, would be $13,000 based on that price there, the selling price. And when you add the CDD and HOA, it comes to a total of $18,760 a year. All right, here we're going to look at the one that's sold, okay? I always show one that's sold, and this one happens to be a direct comparison because it is in the same neighborhood and they're cookie cutter homes. All right, so this one here, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,130 square foot, same as the other. This one sold for $700,000. So it looks like the other one's priced right, okay? And this was just sold, you know, like a couple of months ago, okay? Not even, all right? So let's see here. We've got, look, 1-car garage, just like the other, so it's going to be pretty much the same. Now this one here, a lot of times when they sell them, they take the pictures down, but the pictures were still up on this. So we look and see, this isn't a corner lot. You're jammed up right in between a couple of homes, okay? So the good thing is you don't have much grass to mow. All right, there's the sides, okay. It does wedge out a little bit, so you got a little more grass in the backyard, but there's their backyard, okay. Again, no covered patio. They did put out, looks like pavers and stuff, same design, but that's it. See if we can get a better look. And there we are, the patio furniture and all. They do have a little more yard because of the wedge than that first house, okay? But compare this with our house that we've got right now. And I do see gutters on the house too, so that is a plus, okay? And there it is, that's the backyard. Okay, and then of course, pictures inside are going to be kind of, now that's not their pool, there is an amenity center, and that's why there's the CDD fee and the large HOAs, okay? That's just their amenity center where they're at. And then they're mixing it in with the house, you know, too, you know, some things. But it's like, hey, look, they got a game like set up there with the car and stuff, just like our house did. Okay, it looks like maybe a kid's room, like a bunk bed. All right, so pretty much they're like the same as everything else, okay? Okay, so we're putting this one into the used column there. That's going to be the peach colored, all right, just down the street from our other one. Over here on the side, we compare it, and pretty much these two are comparing pretty much identical, okay, as you can see there, okay? Okay, now the big one is going to be how do these two compare with what we've got up here in North Florida, okay? Here we've got, there's the address of where we're located, Middleburg, Florida, and that's in Clay County. Over here on the right, we see we're 4-bedroom like they are. Ours is 3.5 bath. All the others were 3. Ours is a 2-car garage. All were 1 car. Our square footage is a lot more, 2,577. Theirs was 2,130, okay? So once we plug in the rest of the numbers, let's see what we got. All right, this house sells for $585, okay? Tremendously less than the other homes, and you're getting a lot more. Okay, the price per square foot, ours is $227, theirs are $328. Big difference. Tax millage also a difference. And you can see 15.0143 versus theirs is over 18.5. CDD fee for ours is $3,218 for the amenity center, and theirs is, and other things that go on, and then theirs is $2,000. Okay, so it's more, but our HOA fee is $50 a year, where theirs is over $3,000 a year. The taxes without the HOA and CDD would be a little over $8,700 versus over $13,000. With everything included, we're at $12,051. They're at $18,000. So like $6,000 more a year to live there. And then also the initial cost of the house. Now, They did. Now, ours does have an amenity center, and as you can see here, these are the things. You know, you've got the pools and stuff, and you'll see like tennis courts, a golf course there. Of course, there's probably green fees to be to play. You know, they got the parks and stuff, you know, things for the kids, you know, and just everything else that they got, you know, with these amenity centers. This is actually a pretty big one and a pretty nice one, okay? So you do get all that. That's with your CDD. Now, what is a CDD fee? All right, well, let me show you what CDDs in a nutshell are. Okay, what are the CDD fees? All right, this site here is a home builder, and I think they're in Orlando or Tampa, somewhere like that. They're not up here, Highland Homes, but I like the way they explain it, and I'm going to put a link to their site in my description so you can click on it and read through it, because I'm not going to read through the whole thing, but in a nutshell right here, you know, the CDD stands for Community Development District, as it has here, and what they do is it's almost like it's a little government agency, like, you know how you have an incorporated city, like the city of Jacksonville is incorporated, okay, but you have unincorporated areas of stuff. So this is almost like an incorporated area, but it's not incorporated because they do have elected officials and they do manage things. And what it does is it offsets the cost of community amenities and infrastructure development for improvements when building new communities, okay, as it says right here. And what that does is it puts the burden of all the new stuff on the buyers in the new community and not to the people of the rest of the county, okay? So that's why those people just pay it. Now, the CDD fees have two parts. One is a bond for the initial infrastructure and the build, and the second is a maintenance. After that bond is paid off, that part of the CDD goes away, and you end up just having the maintenance part that keeps going, okay? That never goes away. And remember, this house too, our house here is up here in Northeast Florida, which has less hurricane risk, okay? And so with less hurricane risk, you may get a better deal on insurance than you would in, say, South Florida. And also the value of the house, you know, too, you know, it all depends, you know, what they're valuing the replacement cost of that house. All right, now, just remember, if those homes that we saw that we're comparing it to, they're in a section of state, South Florida. They're in one of the highest hurricane risk zones in the state, and also for the highest wind shears and not wind shear, but the wind velocities coming in from these hurricanes when they look at these wind ratings. So think about that when you're also comparing the value. And this house here does look pretty good, especially where it's located. So you're able to move from within the state and don't have to leave Florida, or if you still want to come to Florida and not have to deal with some of the big hurricanes, then this may be the alternative for you to look at, you know, just statistically, you know, what this has been, you know, over the years with storms. Hey, you know what? Aside from that, everything else you saw about this house, the room it has, the square footage, the lot, the preserve area, the amenity center with all the stuff you have, this is the perfect place to live if you want to be in a Jacksonville suburb. So now you just have one question you got to ask yourself. Could you see yourself here instead of me?